I think I am ready. So, it's been enough time. Hopefully, this stream goes well. So, what I'm going to be doing is doing a brief sketch redesign, or not really redesign, but just a brief sketch of, first, I'm going to try redesigning something I did a while back. You guys saw the video for that, and not super proud of it. So if anybody's watching this, like back, you know. Okay, so hopefully everybody enjoys. This is gonna be fun. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna be drawing for a bit. Let me go in a flash. Let me turn. Yeah, all messages in the chat are visible. Hide all chat messages. Why would I do that? So what I'm going to be doing is doing a brief redesign sketch of my version of what is his name? Vortex. So yeah, that'll be the first thing is up on the stream. So that's going to be redesigning him. Doing a brief redesign sketch, I guess. And hopefully everybody enjoys and joins in and all that. So what my original plan for Vortex and how I saw him, and this is something that I think was lost in execution, so I want to try to pick it back up, is that something that I always thought was a little odd is that Vortex is supposed to be very powerful, that these Watcher ghosts have him imprisoned and all that. So what I thought is, why not showcase that, with tech and other stuff, he's a lot more powerful than, he seems. So, yeah. So I'm going to be redesigning and reworking certain aspects of this. So you guys will be seeing that live on stream. So I'm going to be tracing the face because I think the face is just fine. I'm pretty sure I'm live, so hopefully people join in. And if nobody does, oh well. Let me mute myself. Okay. So I'm redesigning, tracing over my initial sketch. Oh, 2 likes on the stream. Cool. That's nice. So I am right now redesigning my 5OL version of how I think Vortex would look. Because I feel that I kind of messed up on the original version. And I figured it'd be a good idea to try that out first and then draw people's requests in stream if anybody leaves any. That is, who knows? Dude. Hey, welcome in. Right now I'm just tracing over an old sketch, and I'm right now working on doing my version of 5YL Vortex because I feel like I kind of screwed up when I did the video. I feel like it was a very messy sketch, and I didn't really take my time on it, so I figured it'd be better if I did it in pencil. Where I'm slightly light boxing some stuff, and then the other stuff I'm... How's your day going? I will work on some pencils for the comic after or near the end of the stream, so don't worry, I have extra paper sitting around. People have been unsubscribing to me, lol. So when I get back from my trip, I need to get a lot of stuff done. And good, yours? Mine's fine. Well, honestly, that's what happens. People nag at me for why do I upload every day? It's because sometimes, the less you upload, more likely the YouTube, because of how crappy the algorithm is, people want entertainment. They're not going to sit around and wait for God knows how long. So I gotta have to, as much as I hate it, I have to stay in the loop. And I have to constantly be plugged in. And I don't like that, but I kind of have to be. But yeah, let me erase this. I'm trying to think of a design for the armor that I really like. I'm keeping the face shape just the same because I feel like the face shape was not the problem. I feel like I screwed up on the armor and the stuff like that because Vortex, if I remember correctly, and this is me going back and thinking, Vortex showed up right out of nowhere. His powers, if I remember correctly, were weather based. Like he can control the weather, the elements, all that. I'm looking for my lead pencil. If anybody's working, it looks good though. Yeah, but I didn't like how rushed the digital version was, and how I didn't really have a good enough basis for design, and I didn't really think too much, and I just kind of rushed it. So, Dragon, hello, Dragon, or yeah, it is Dragon. Welcome in. I feel like I could have done better, so that's what I kind of aim to do. I'm tracing over the facial shape because I feel like that's something I can easily light box. Which you guys can see better. Let me turn off the flash real quick. So what I'm gonna do is try to come up with a design that I like, that I'm happy with regularly, and then what I might do is remaster that video in the future. I've tried putting other digital art apps on my phone, and I've tested them out here or there, and most of them I hate. I do not like the setup for. And I'm very nitpicky on if it's easy for me to understand and all that stuff. So what I'm going to try to do is take my time more on certain stuff. The problem with Sketchbook on my phone is when I'm doing a digital time lapse, it's more often than not kind of how the stream is. So if the stream is like, imagine if it's constantly jerking back and forth and going up and down and doing stuff, zooming in and out. I know some people have motion sickness and stuff. So yeah, I'm picky with a lot of apps because I know they are to set up. Yeah, but also it's just the stupid ads on a few of them. Like I get bombarded with ads, and I'm just sitting there like, oh god, just delete it. Delete. Not even gonna fool with that. Not doing that crap. Hate that. It's so annoying. It's the worst. So but what I had in mind for my take on how, the Inktank or 5YL was going to approach Vortex, and this is just me as a fan speculating and all that stuff. I do plan on working on the comic panel, like some rough sketches for the comic later on in the stream. But what I'm doing right now is just working on the rough idea of this character first before I do any of requests and all that. But what I had in mind, and this is me, I've looked at like images, I rewatched some clips of Vortex, and he comes out of nowhere. And I think the problem with Vortex was, hold on, let me check. Is that there's some villains that just pop out of nowhere and they don't really have much of a backstory. Like Amber, you can make the argument that her backstory is kind of hinted at in her song, and some, besides what Butch Hartman says, which you can take what he says with a grain of salt. And I don't personally care much for him anymore. I used to like him, used to look up to him, but now not a fan of his at all. I like his work, but I don't like him as a person for some of the statements he said in the past and all that. So what I had in mind for Vortex is kind of taking some inspiration from the DC character Livewire, Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man, and a few different things. So like he would have like a mini beard connected to his like face that would constantly be in motion. So what I thought of is like a mini Twister, and then because I thought he could be made out of weather, so like I did take some inspiration from Paranorman. So what I thought of for his head is like sometimes it's constantly shooting off electricity. I was about to say jerking electricity off, and that sounded weird. That doesn't sound right, so I'm going to redact that statement. I don't know what my brain was thinking. What the hell, brain? Honestly, I need to get the new art supplies like fine liners and new brush markers and stuff. And yeah, same here. I need to get a few other things too, but it's just a matter of time and stuff like that. Money is the main thing. So what I thought of for Vortex here is like he's constantly shooting off electricity. From what I could tell, and this is let me check my old design.